Park board meeting. I pledge allegiance to the flag, United States of America, and to the republic which stands one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Roll call. Nan? Yes. Sheree? Yes. Kevin?
Yes.
Andy?
Yes.
Okay, citizen input. This is your golden opportunity.
Mary Tanis, Dyer Town Council, Ward 4. I just wanted to thank Dyer Kickers. Every one of their signs is hung properly around the town. Because it's one of the things that we learned with American Bloom is that when you have signage, you need to keep it up straight, make it nice and tidy looking. But Dyer Kickers has done a great job of doing that. So I wanted to commend them for doing that. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Anyone else for citizen input? Hearing no one else, we will move along to the consent agenda. We have the minutes of June 12th, 2025, and claims totaling $1,058,254.72.
I'll make a motion to approve those minutes and the claims totaling $1,058,254.72.
We have a second for that?
I will second.
Roll call vote, please.
Sheree?
Yes.
Kevin?
Yes.
Andy?
Yes.
Nan?
Yes. Old business, we have none. New business, Old Top Development Park dedication. We've had a lengthy discussion on that. And you will. How do we calculate that one?
The plan that you have that's been presented is the one that you have in writing in your packet. You can either recommend to the plan commission that they accept that with a positive recommendation, that they reject it with a negative recommendation, or that you can say we don't recommend either positively or negatively. Ultimately, it's their decision. It's the signal that you want to send to the plan commission, whether you're happy or sad about it, or indifferent.
Anyone like to make a motion to reject?
Well, I think the motion would either be a positive recommendation, a negative recommendation, or no recommendation. Negative.
Okay, I'll make a motion to offer the plan commission a negative recommendation on the park dedication.
I actually, Nan, with a 4-member board, shouldn't make a motion.
Oh,
If you have 2 of the 3, well, it depends how many people are here.
Oh, okay, because Adam said you could do it, but okay.
I'm sorry about that.
That's
I will make a motion to give a negative recommendation to the Olthoff Development Parkland dedication.
I'll second.
roll call vote, please.
Sheree?
Yes.
Kevin?
Yes.
Andy?
Yes.
Nan?
Yes. Okay, Everly Park pickleball courts pay request number 3 in the amount of $24,165.
So this is for work completed. This project is substantially complete. It was opened, I want to say 2 weeks. So a week ago. I can't remember now. Holiday weekend blurred everything. So we still are holding just over $25,000 in retention for the project, and we have a walkthrough scheduled for this on tomorrow. Bob, you have anything you'd like to add?
No, we pretty much covered it. By the proposal, retain it just in case there's some punctual items that need to be addressed.
So do we have a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve pay request number 3.
I was like,
Roll call vote, please.
Sheree? Yes. Kevin?
Yes.
Andy?
Yes.
Nan?
Yes. Sandy Ridge Park Improvement Pay Request number 4 for $5,000.
So this is the remaining retainage. We were holding this to ensure that the seed germinated. This was an issue they addressed earlier this year. I think it was this year. And the seed has come through. So that project, we've already done our walkthrough and our punch list, and this is the last remaining item. So we can release this. Anything else?
No, that's pretty much it.
I will make a motion to approve the Sandy Ridge pay request number 4.
Second.
Roll call vote, please.
Sheree? Yes. Kevin?
Yes.
Andy?
Yes.
Nan?
Yes. Okay, the North Gate parking lots.
So you discussed this in the study session.
Mhm.
What we're looking for is if you guys are satisfied with the plans, we're looking to go out to bid for this here in the next few weeks.
Okay. What was the estimate on that?
278,000, I believe.
Correct. And some change.
And there is that contingency in that estimate or is
Yeah.
that out?
It
Okay.
is in that estimate.
Okay,
There was some concern about the thickness of asphalt in a couple areas. So that's what that contingency was for. So that could come down.
What's the percentage on that contingency? Is it 10% contingency?
Yeah,
A little under, I think.
yeah, I mean, it's pretty close to 10.
okay, do we have a motion to approve? North Gate parking lot for $278,000.
I will make a motion to approve.
Do an exciting second for that.
I'll second.
Roll call vote, please.
Sheree? Yes. Kevin?
Yes.
Andy?
Yes.
Nan?
Yes. Leisure lease agreement.
This was already discussed in the study session as well. Just looking for motion if you want to move forward with this as pending attorney review. It's fair.
Yep.
Would someone like to make a motion to that effect?
Yeah, I'll make a motion to approve the leisure lease agreement that we can turn.
I'll second that.
Roll call vote, please.
Sheree? Yes. Kevin?
Yes.
Andy?
Yes.
Nan?
Yes. Town council liaison, Annette.
Probably be like a broken record, but. I know everybody had read that email from a complaint from Hearthstone, And as far as the porta potty and. Things that are going on over there, What are your thoughts as far as what, and I would want a porta potty in front of my house.
You know what,
as well.
first of all, it's not in front of their house, they're quite a distance. Actually, from that area. I mean, I think she must be using binoculars. But it's the porta potty concrete foundation's been poured and the fencing's put around it. That's what will be there. And it's in all the other parks that have porta potties. And
Okay.
most people are glad that there's a porta potty.
I've been hearing good and bad reviews with it, and it's just within the area. And that was, when I read this email, it popped up a concern to me. Another thing is the opening day that you are planning for, is it gonna be at both parks, or is it just gonna be at one park? Everly Park, the opening day, or,
We could do one
what you're
earlier in the
planning. I
day.
know you
we
were
could do one
talking
later in the
about
day.
someone coming out and teaching pickleball. Is there gonna be enough parking in Everly Park? Is there, are we gonna get complaints because there's too many cars out there, or?
So I don't think we've received any complaints so far, Justin, have we, but I really.
No, not yet.
So.
Not yet?
I've
Well,
driven
I
by
mean,
there
it's
some-
just opened, what, a week? Has it been a week?
Busy though every day, to be honest,
Good,
like,
okay.
most days that I've been there, there's been either 3 or 4 courts occupied, and this is probably in the main hours between like 5 and 8 until the sun goes down. There's been a lot of usage of people walking there, riding their bikes, and so-
Still any interest in, just getting a bid or finding out for parking?
we don't have the money to do that this year.
No, I mean, just in the future.
I think it's one of those, it's too early to tell. I mean,
Okay.
as you said, it's only been open a few weeks. I think
Right,
we're gonna have to
right.
really kind of find out empirically if there is a need for it or if there's not a need.
Okay.
And then we kind of cross that. We obviously know there's a porta potty need, we
Yeah.
saw the email about that. So we're making quick work of that, as fast as we can, but the rest of it, yeah, I think we just have to wait and see how the usage and demand goes.
Okay. Oh, that's all I have for right now.
Okay. Attorney,
I have no report.
consulting engineer.
Okay, a lot of the parks are completed. Cottonwood construction fence was down on July 7th. The park is open. There still needs to be completed mulch. I think
Conwood, no, that's at Heritage,
oh, okay.
and that was completed today as well.
I got this from
Yeah.
Jason, so I'm like kind of reading it and that's what he had noted there. So it's actually at Heritage.
Yes, there's
Okay.
the rather large mature tree is in that playground footprint, but that was taken care of today.
Okay,
Yep.
very good. Thank you. There's for Cottonwood walkthrough is not scheduled yet. We're waiting on germination, so that'll,
I would say
Yeah,
at
we'll-
least realistically, I wouldn't want to do it before mid to late August.
right.
No.
Yeah, I would probably,
I almost want to push it to September to see what that seed does,
I would prefer.
because nothing's gonna grow right now. except
September,
for weeds.
get some fall rains, hopefully. And then Heritage Estates, same thing, construction fence was down, park is open. Walkthrough, same as Cottonwood, we'll schedule those at the same time. Everly pickleball, complete, open for use, walkthrough is scheduled for tomorrow. Hearthstone pickleball, it's complete, open for use, and we'll also schedule a walkthrough on that tomorrow as well. And that's all I have.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you for all your hard work. Parks are going in beautiful. The pickleball courts are fantastic.
Very
People are
well.
very happy. Thank you.
And we
Very
have
well.
very few problems.
Exciting
with
times.
Yeah.
You notice that?
Million change orders or anything. It's been refreshing.
Good.
Okay, volunteer committees. Well, I know that Dyer and Bloom, we have almost finished Plum Creek. We've planted evergreens, flowers. We've cut out a couple of trees that are growing in things. We trimmed all the bushes. We mulched. We put some stone down, and all of it was Dyer and Bloom money. None of it was town money. And so we're really proud of the fact that Dyer and Bloom was able to do something for the town. And it looks really good. I know I was out there yesterday pulling weeds, having a great time. Anyway, then we did have a problem in Hearthstone Park where somebody set fire to a large portion of some grass.
It was a firework.
It wouldn't have been so bad, but the police had been out there earlier and the children ran away that were throwing fireworks at each other out there. And the result was a fire and the fire department had to come and put it out. So it's substantial.
Mhm.
And it's too bad we can't find out who did it, since technically it's vandals.
What will happen in probably September, we'll get some seed and some fertilizer down in that.
Cut it in.
No, I don't want to plant any grass seed before September.
And do we know anything about our Summerfest committee?
Well, I also wanted to mention that you guys had your curb appeal awards that you guys just gave out as well
Yeah,
for Dyer and Bloom.
we did give out 5 business awards and 32 home awards. And it was, I thought, very successful. It made a lot of people happy.
Are they gonna be posted out there again?
They've got their signs to put out, everything, they got letters. So,
Regarding Summerfest, we're still waiting on some rather big invoices, like the generators and light towers still aren't in yet. There was an issue with tax exempt, so I sent it back to them and they're getting us the invoices. I don't expect, I was talking to the committee today that we are gonna meet the 21st, I believe. of July, just to do like a wrap up thing. I'm not gonna have them come before you until we get those final numbers. So claims are due for the council meeting tomorrow. I don't envision I'll get those invoices tomorrow. So it more than likely will not be till the September meeting where they'll give their required or ordinance.
Sure.
Do you have an idea of how much money we're gonna save with the electric going in and the water going in Central?
Yeah, so I can tell you last year, we went to a new vendor this year, saved a little money on the generators, but last year we spent $20,000 on electric light towers. We still might need to use some light towers, even if we have permanent lighting out there, just because of the grass parking and
Yeah.
other things, but it will save immensely over the years.
So good work, town council redevelopment. Thank you for the electric and the water. Okay, director.
So Bob covered a lot of the projects I was gonna talk about. We are doing, as you said, the walkthrough for pickleball, both locations. That's tomorrow at 1. And then, as I mentioned, there was a large tree within that playground footprint that we didn't want to remove. I'm talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we were doing a mulch refreshment program this year for all the parks because I don't think this has been done since 2019 and they're dangerously low regarding, fall heights and all these different things we need. So we started that this week and the first thing we did was hit that mulch around that tree. So we had to order approximately 1,100 yards of mulch to cover all the deficient areas. Summerfest. And then last thing in your packet should be, I developed a park request amenity form. Essentially, I wanted to formalize these requests that we're getting. Mainly just seeing where they're coming from. So if we do get requests, we can kind of do a formal process where the department would review it and then we would give it to the board and then you guys can review it as well. And that way everyone's making a little bit more of an informed decision. And it adds another layer of transparency and accountability because it's going to be documented.
Thank you.
Activity wise, we're still in the midst of our summer camp. We got approximately, I think, another 2 weeks. Oh, sorry, 1 week after this week. And that'll be wrapping out this Friday. We have our camp challenge, which is our summer camp. And in the past, it was 5 Park 6 Flags. They come to Northgate Park and do a bunch of competitive games against each other. It's just a 1-day event, but it's pretty fun. And then we're in the midst of softball season. I believe the World Series is week of the 20th. So we're one of the locations for that again this year, which is exciting stuff. So we're in the midst of our busy season. So we're keep chugging along. That's really all I have unless someone has some questions.
So disc golf, we're still waiting on the baskets.
Still waiting on the baskets. I did get a call that they've shipped. We told them where to put them. I just haven't received a call from the driver that, hey, I'm on the way. I'll be there in X time. So as soon as we get them, I've been in communication with Brian as well. So as soon as I get them, he's going to be the first person I'll let know. And I'll give you guys a timeline on when we can see those get installed.
And then is there gonna be like mowing at Everly, like where that over?
No. They should typically Tuesday is their day. I have not swung out there to see if they've been out there today or not, but I'll take a look tomorrow morning and if they're not, I'll.
Didn't look
ask
like
them
it yet.
out there. Okay.
I swung by there this evening. Yeah.
Mhm.
Any work on finding some benches for the pickleball courts?
I'm gonna relocate a couple of picnic tables that are at the it would be, I guess, technically the north shelter at Central Park. There's about 12 under that pavilion. I think we got a couple we can move there. We would have to purchase more, or we should be getting close on bottle caps. Right, we gotta get that weighed soon, and then we can purchase additional when we go and have those dropped off. So yeah, we will definitely add benches and tables and a few other.
That'd be great.
Some more seating area for both those locations.
And as a reminder to everyone that has $1,000 handy, for a mere $1,000, you can actually get a memorial bench to be placed by the pickleball courts or by in one of the parks for people to relax and enjoy. And, there's a lovely form at the park department. And like I said, it's only $1,000. Just get in your pocket, take it out.
Tax deductible, right?
It's nothing.
The rounding error.
It's not. I know I'm gonna drop off my check tomorrow. No, you're gonna drop off. your
Nine
check.
eighty light.
No, my husband's gonna drop off his check tomorrow.
Well, just add me to your check.
And any and all is, I found out it's only us. So
Oh.
does anybody have anything to say?
Let's go to the order.
Madam President, you do have to take action on that,
If you're.
shelter rentals.
The form?
You know what, it wasn't on it, thank you.
Yeah.
So
What we want to do is we want to, I'm sorry, I should have caught that. We need to make a motion to amend the agenda under new business to add the item.
Okay.
Concerning resident only use of park shelters.
Anybody want to make that motion?
I'll make a motion.
Okay, so we'll make that item number 6 under new
Well,
business.
let's grab us a second
I'll second.
and I'll vote.
Sherry,
Roll call vote, please.
Sherry,
Yes.
Kevin,
Yes.
Andy.
Yes.
Nan.
Yes,
And now you can discuss the item. Yeah, it would be item number 6 under 2.
that was rental.
So we would we are amending the rental agreement.
We make a recommendation
To the council.
The council can just make it resident,
Yeah, because
dire residents
They
only.
handle all of that.
Yeah.
It's good. Okay.
I'd like to make a motion to amend the agreement to go in front of the town council so that it's only for dire residents only.
I'll second that.
Roll call vote here.
Sherry.
Yes.
Kevin.
Yes.
Andy.
Yes.
Nan.
Yes,
Thank you.
and then we're all happy.
Sorry about that.
Complete. So do we have a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?